Hi there. So here we are with this second part of our tiny house Homer. Um, as you can see, we kind of changed things up a bit. We ended up taking the camper bed to a welder for him to have a look at, and the amount of work that had to go into getting the camper frame ready for the amount of weight and that we were gonna planning on putting on it was gonna end up costing us quite a bit of money to do that. So for about half the price, we ended up getting a 20 foot instead of an 18-foot flat deck trailer with it's called a car hauler type. So that means that the deck sits a little bit lower in between the wheel arches. Uh, but what that means is we just will have to build the floor a little wider to go around the wheel arches to make that work, and that'll give us our 8 foot in between, and then we'll go from there. So right now I am insulating the bottom, which is going to be below the floor, just to kind of give us some extra protection and give us some extra insulation. So we're doing an 1.5 inches, which I believe is an R5 rating. So by the time we get the floor on and get this in and insulate the floor with our 20 with an R with a Roxol product, we'll end up with like 25 for an R value in the floor, which would be really great and really nice. So this is gonna be the new one, so we'll go from there. Alrighty. Here we have the framing for the floor that is going on to Homer. As you can see, we doubled up on um, the rim joists, and we strapped all the joists, and this is to help with stiffening it all, stiffening up the floor, and also to help transfer the weight between all the floor joists. We also went around and put some spray foam into the gaps where we won't necessarily be able to get some foam or some insulation in. It also helps to just kind of seal things off, so if there's any water or anything that wants to get in there, it can't because of the foam. What we also did was we stubbed in some wiring for the running lights, all the way along the sides there and on the other end as well. We put a space in here for the gray water tank. Now we have recycled the gray water tank just to save on some cost. There is some different types of water tanks that can be used, but we decided to go with our old one. It'll do just fine for, because we are putting in a yeah, so that should work for us on that end. Alrighty, so next up will be the insulation. So we are using a Roxol rock wool insulation. It's water resistant, it's mold resistant, and it gives us a better R value compared to some of the other types of insulation that you get. And also it is a fire repellent, so, or not repellent, but it's fire resistant anyway, so it's all in all superior product. Alright, well, next we'll do the floor and we'll go from there. Alrighty.